national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Gonna run it. It's Sellers. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. There's the handoff. Powers through. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Snags the quick throw. Fights through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Grab behind the line, it's Sellers. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw again. The sure hands, it's Terry. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Longhorns are in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the tailback's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face Sterling short on play number 13. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 4th down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Huskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be enough for the 1st down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nebraska. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw. It's Lewis. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal at the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Huskers. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Lewis. That's reeled in. It's Sellers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Longhorns are on the move here. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Singleton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. It will not be brought down. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession. situation here. Can he make something happen? To throw, it's Lewis. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Nebraska offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's got a man down the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's caught. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
The Cornhuskers line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold him to 3 points.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Dropping back, it's Lewis. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Well, that first half could not go any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Receiver in motion now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here.
Double right. Here we go. Set.
Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry. Trying to...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? As the first down is still going. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Huskers with 1st and 10 here.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go! Let's go!
With the catch, it's Williams. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Texas, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 14.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. To throw, it's Lewis. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Working clock with the ground game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a